Hello and welcome to another spiritual learning video. Today we'll be going over spiritual awakenings or transformations, as you may call it. What is a spiritual awakening? And what are the symptoms? What is a spiritual transformation? Simply stated, it is your soul's awakening, which is the purpose of our lives on earth. This awakening appears to come in stages from being seemingly sound asleep at birth and growing into wide-eyed, wakeful awareness throughout your life. It is said there is no death and that you take your soul's knowledge with you into the next life. Think of it as a caterpillar going into chrysalis until it is ready to burst forth into new life as a beautiful butterfly. This transformation is necessary but brutal, for the caterpillar must dissolve itself into a kind of soup before it could grow into this wondrous new being. It can feel like a life or death struggle, but Spirit is there to sustain you as you are essentially born anew into a higher plane of being, seeing, feeling, thinking, and knowing. How do you know you're going through this transformation? Will there be any signs? Well, according to the experts, there's anywhere from 10 to 23 signs that you may be going through a spiritual awakening. Let's go over some of them. One of the very first signs that you're going through a spiritual transformation is you begin to question your beliefs, your goals, and who you are at your core. The second is what used to bring you pleasure no longer holds the same satisfaction. You now find yourself turning to people and interests that are very different from what brought you joy and in which you found meaning in the past. The third is you become more aware of your reactions to people and events that happen around you. As a result, you start to cut the negative and the toxic people out of your life, even if they're family, to prevent your energy from being negatively affected by them. The fourth is you may have moments of complete despair when it feels as though your whole life is falling apart around you. Fear not, for while it is truly the darkest before the dawn, you can trust that your inner sun will rise again. Things have to end before something new begins, and this can be painful. The fifth is the desire for moments of silence and solitude increases. To return to the idea of the caterpillar, it must withdraw in order to transform, and so you must from time to time also. Being alone allows you to meditate on the questions you have about your life, the new feelings you are experiencing, and the changes you wish to deploy without the distractions of outside influences. It's a necessary and natural part of a spiritual transformation. The sixth is you will gradually feel drawn into sensitive depths of feeling, thoughts, and perception, and you want to be surrounded more by those who have deeper wisdom, insight, and guidance to share with you. Your inner student will draw the right teachers to you. Whether pleasant or painful, these teachers and what they have to say may come in unexpected forms and ways, but they will be right on time. They'll show you exactly what you need to know in that moment and will always work together for the greater good. The seventh is you will start to develop a powerful personal connection with your spirit, recognizing that while religion and spirituality can be a wonderful thing, no middleman is required, for you are going directly to the higher power, whatever that might be for you. The eighth is you will recognize the divine purpose is real, and you'll continuously link hands with your spirit guides, angels, or other divine beings. You will no longer feel like you're in a haze, not knowing the why of anything, even within yourself. You have awakened, and now you will understand so much more. The ninth is you will no longer be afraid to look inside your soul in order to find your answers to the greatest puzzles, which is you, yourself. You have all the knowledge you need. The 10th is you will feel yourself rising above cosmic consciousness. The typically shallow selfishness, immaturity, and lack of empathy, understanding, and compassion that plagues mankind. And into the realm of the mystic, the depths of empathetic understanding, true compassion, spiritual maturity, greater wisdom, and aligning with spirit more fully and completely. The 11th, you will explore your intuition and discover the psychic gifts Spirit has given you in this life. It is the awareness, depth, sensitivity, understanding, and perception that brings your soul true freedom. You will have broken out of the little black box of the non-intuitive life, and no one will ever be able to stuff you back in it. You are living in conscious union with your spirit and your guides, and you will feel truly blessed. Just know for certain that although even good change is stressful, all of the changes and transformations being worked in you are for your highest good and greatest happiness. Endure these changes with a hopeful heart, and you will see it really does all get better. Unfortunately, you will find that you have a lack of support during this time. Spiritual awakenings can be a solitary experience. It can be challenging to find support and understanding from others who may not be going through a similar process. Seek a new tribe, those who are also on a spiritual awakening journey, and those who guide them. There are also a lot of physical symptoms that go along with this transformation. Some people experience physical symptoms like headaches, body aches, and fatigue. These symptoms are often a sign that the body is releasing their old patterns and toxins. And this can also be uncomfortable to deal with. And there's always that lingering fear of the unknown. The spiritual awakening process can bring up fear and uncertainty as you navigate your new territory and explore unfamiliar aspects of yourself. The biggest most people deal with are relationship changes. Your partner may not understand what you're going through, and eventually that relationship may end up just fading away. While it isn't easy to embrace the struggle of rebirth in any areas of your life, stay the course, because it will ultimately be rewarding. Make you feel powerful and capable of handling what is affected in your life more than ever before. This power will naturally radiate into every area of your consciousness, spirit, and life over time. Keep in mind that it's all worthwhile, for it will give you greater peace of mind and a sense of knowing life itself, and a constant inner bliss. Thank you so much for joining us. Please check out our spiritual learning playlist for more content like this. Thanks again for watching, and we'll see you again soon.